Now we are going to create one text file using Terraform. So first create one new directory to store the Terraform related stuff. Now go to that directory. Copy this present working directory using pwd. Now create main.tf to create the resource for our text file. This is provider type and provider name, and this is the resource name. Now give the attributes. First attribute will be file name. Now paste that present working directory which you had copied slash the file name which you want to give. Second attribute will be content. Save and exit. Now initialize Terraform in this directory. Some error is there. Okay, got it. The spelling of resource is wrong. Done. Now Terraform apply. Yes. Check using ls. See, your text file is created. Now let's say if you want to change the file name, then you should not edit the main.tf file. Instead, you should create one separate variable file, and then you should access it in the main.tf file. Okay. So for that we will create one variables.tf file. Now we will create one variable block, and the variable name will be file name, and you will have to give the attribute default equal to whatever the value. Paste the present working directory / for new file name which you want to give. Now second variable will be content. Same way, default equal to the content which you want to give. Save and exit. Now we will have to access this variable file in main Terraform file. So here I will create one new resource. The type will be local file only. Now we will call that variable using var object. That's how we do it in programming also, right? Java or Python. Content equal to var.content. Done. Now we can check Terraform plan. Some error is there. Okay. Yeah, it is working. Now apply. These are all the steps which Terraform is going to perform. Now do Terraform apply. Yes. And done. Now there is one more way to store the value of variable. I will just add one more variable in variables.tf. Create one more variable, but I will not define any kind of default value here. I will just declare it. Give the name as DevOps OP trainer and curly braces. That's it. I'm not giving any kind of value. Now using export, you can assign value to that variable. Note down this syntax carefully. Export tf underscore var underscore your variable name equal to value equal to whatever value you want to assign to that variable. Now in main.tf file, you will have to create one output to hold this value and print it. So go to main.tf, create one output block, and access that variable here using value attribute. Value equal to var dot variable name. That's it. Save and exit. Now do Terraform apply. Yes. See, it is showing the variable value. Now you can also change this value because it's environment variable. You can access it anywhere. Now let's change it. Variable name equal to new value. Something is wrong. Oh yeah, you have to use export tf. That syntax you have to use. Export tf var your variable name equal to new value. Why it is not working? Let's keep the short name because space is there, 3 words are there. Just keep the one word. Yeah, it is working. Now Terraform apply. See, variable value is changed. Now these variables can have different types. So now we are going to see the map variable type. So we will declare that variable in variables.tf file. So define the variable. We are going to change the content of these two text files. So keep the name as content map. Define the type as map. We are defining the variable type as map. Now give the default values. There are multiple values, so give the parentheses. It is like key value pair in dictionary in Python language, right? So give content one as any content. That's it. Now save and exit. Now we will access that variable in main.tf file. These are two text files. We will remove this. We don't want to define manually. We will access the content through variable, map variable. So same way, we use the var object, var dot variable name, and pass the key. Just like we access the keys in Python, same way we will pass the keys content 1. And to our second text file, we will pass second content. So here we will pass content 2. That's it. Now check the Terraform plan. Something is wrong here. Try one more time. Still it is not working. Okay, to avoid the confusion, we will remove that environment variable. First, we'll remove it from variables.tf file. Also remove it from main.tf file. Okay, there is error in the code. Okay, this is extra parenthesis. We will remove it. It will work now. Yeah, it's working. Now do Terraform plan. Sorry, apply. Yeah, it is working. Now we can check the content of text files using cat. See, it is working. That's how we can change the content using map variable. Now we will see list variable type. We will change the file name. First we will define that list variable, right? Now provide the attributes. First attribute will be type. Now provide the default values. There are multiple default values, so use the parenthesis, sorry, square bracket. For list we use square bracket. Now provide the present working directory slash file name which you want to use. That's how we access the file name in Terraform. Now give comma and provide the second file name. This will have index, right? The first file name will have 0 index, second file name will have 1 index. Then we will use this index in main.tf file to access these file names. Now access this variable in main.tf file. Now remove this line where we have entered the file name manually. We will reference the list variable here. So same way, where object dot variable name and then provide the index, which file name you want to use. So I want first file name here. So give 0 index. Now do the same with our second file. Terraform plan. It is saying one file name has been replaced. Now type Terraform apply. Type ls and you can see this new file name is available here. Now let's say I want to create an AWS resource. So this will have multiple variable types like string, list, map. So in such cases we will create an object. So go to variables.tf and create an object. Give the name of the object. You will say AWS EC2 object. Now give attributes. First attribute will be type as always. Object. And now in parentheses give all the attributes which you want to give. It is like dictionary, key value pair. Name will be string. Number of instances which we will provide, that value will be in integer, right? So number. And keys, we can have multiple keys, so we will give list of string. And Amazon machine image, this is also string. That's how you can create the user defined data type. Now we will add the default values. It is just like programming. We have defined the parameters in the previous block, and now we are giving the attributes. Give the instance number, name, keys, AMI. Our variable creation process is done, which is of type object. Now save and exit, and we will access this object in main.tf file. We will give the output block to hold those values. Give the name of the object. And now give value equal to, or var object dot name of the object dot the attribute which you want to use. So in this case I want to use instances, and then save and exit. Now do Terraform apply. Yes, some error is there. Okay. Now it will work. Terraform apply. Yes. And see, it's working. It is giving us the number of instances.